Bro, if you have these dreams of being wealthy and being rich and being like a millionaire, but you just have this doubt and insecurity and you feel like you're never gonna be enough and you're never gonna make it, but you just have all this doubt that you're never gonna make it and you feel like you're never gonna be successful, I just wanna tell you, bro, that you're not alone. I feel the same way and I'm feeling the same way right now. I'm not gonna lie. But a very important thing that I've learned in my own life is, first of all, this is a sign that me and you are on the right path, that we're actually getting out of our comfort zones. Because if someone isn't getting out of their comfort zone, they would just be at peace, they would just be coasting. But the thing is, in life there's no such thing as coasting, right? If you read like biology and Darwinian biology, you're either improving or you're getting worse. There's no such thing as being in the middle. You either adapt or you die. It's just that simple. It's just how nature created species, right? But every single successful person is going through and has gone through the exact same chapter that you're going through, which is the lonely chapter, right? It's where you don't fit in with your own friends, but you don't have the outcomes yet to fit into a new group of friends. And you keep trying these books and you're reading books and you keep going to the gym and you keep watching these videos and you feel like you're never gonna make it, right? And you have all this doubt and all this baggage, no one understands you and you can't relate to anyone. If you are going through that, that is the lead indicator that you're on the right path. If you're getting hate, if people are hating on you, people are telling you, oh man, what is this? This is so weird, and you can't relate to any of your old friends, that is the lead indicator you're on the right path. And Steve Jobs, Elon Musk, Jeff Bezos, Larry Page, Alex Hormozi, Charlie Morgan, Hamza, every single successful person has felt the exact same thing you're feeling, bro, which is this doubt and this insecurity that you're never gonna make it. But really, I'm gonna share a very important lesson I've learned in my own life. Is every time I feel doubt and anxiety and feel like I'm never gonna make it, I'll never be enough, I'm never gonna be rich, I'm never gonna be wealthy, I'm never gonna be a millionaire, right? I'm never gonna be the best version of myself, I'm never gonna make it, right? It's always because I stopped taking action, or it's because I focused on the event, right? So let me break this down. This literally happened like a couple of hours ago, honestly. I was just like checking my phone recently. I was in my room and I saw that my subscribers for the past few days haven't been going up, right? So I'm just stuck at 161 subscribers. I'm just stuck, you know, it's not going up, but it's not decreasing. And this made me feel anxious, it made me feel insecure, it made me feel like I'll never be enough, I'll never make it, and all these doubts and all this past trauma that I have from my childhood just keeps resurfacing in the shadow and all this stuff, right? But also, I realized that I hadn't been taking action. I haven't recorded videos or edited videos in the past 3-4 days. That's why I have all these negative emotions, like I'll never be successful, I'll never make it. And the interesting thing is that they actually did a study on what are the 3 most common traits of hyper successful people, extremely successful people, the most successful people in the world, right? So the 3 most common traits of hyper successful people is, first of all, they have superiority complex. They feel like they're better than other people and that they deserve more. They deserve to be millionaires and billionaires and be at the very top of the social hierarchy. The second was that they had massive insecurity and they feel like they're never going to be enough and they'll never make it, right? I can personally relate to that one. And the third one was that they had impulse control, which is discipline and consistency and focus on the goal. They can do something for a very long period of time. And it's interesting because what I learned is that these people, the second trait, which is massive insecurity, is what drives them to do the action that no one else is willing to do, that 99% of people don't want to do. Because action is what destroys fear. Like the reason me and you are feeling fear right now and feel like we're never going to be enough is because we hadn't taken action, or because we hadn't taken enough action. That's it. It's just that simple. And another thing is that we focus on event-based goals. Basically, most people just set goals completely wrong. They set event-based goals. I want to be a millionaire. I want to be jacked. I want to lose fat by the end of the year. right? All these like New Year's Eve BS goals that no one even achieves, right? Because they are event-based goals. They're garbage, they're bullshit. They never work. Because this is something that you can't control. I can't control getting 1 million subscribers, right? That's an event-based goal. It's impossible to control that. What I learned is that we should set process-based goals or action-based goals, which are, instead of the goal of, oh, I want to gain 1 million subscribers, just set the goal of posting 1,000 long-form videos, right? And will I get 1 million subscribers? I don't know. Maybe. But what I do know is if I do that, my audience will be significantly bigger than it is today. And that's what matters, right? That's something I can control. Okay, now we can actually achieve the goal, right? Okay, every day I will create 2 videos, right? And if I keep doing that, that's what, like 720 something videos in a year. So in a year and a half, you'll achieve that goal, right? Imagine if you did that for 10 years, right? That's what I'm talking about, right? Like losing fat. Like so many people say, oh, I want to lose fat in the beginning of the year. Terrible goal. A way better goal is action-based goal. You know, I will track my calories every single day for 6 months. That's a way better goal, right? The problem that I had and the mistake I did is I focused on the subscribers on this channel, right? I focused on something I cannot control. I cannot control that I have 161 subscribers, but I can control A, how valuable my content is by reading books and becoming more knowledgeable. And second of all, how many videos I post. I'm posting 1,000, 2,000, 3,000 long form videos. So I focus on the things I can actually control, right? So yeah, that's it. And really, like, this video killed the fear and the insecurity and all the feelings that I had that I'll never be enough and I'll never make it, which are really stemmed from trauma. Because I took action, because action destroys fear. If you got nothing out of this video, just get this. Action destroys fear. You know, I'll tell you a story. You know, there was a period in my life, it was last year, you know, like this school year, right? Where for like 4 months, I was just posting like 1 video a week. That was probably one of the hardest periods of my life. I like the insecurity I have and the doubt and all the feelings that I had. Oh man, I'll never be enough and I'll never be a millionaire. Like, I'll never be successful. All these feelings just and emotions just in my head. And the way I cured all of that is I just created videos every day. I just created content every single day. Every single day, 2 videos. Posting every single day. Posting every single day. I remember when I started posting every single day, 1 long form video, 1 short form video, like I do now, instantly all those thoughts inside me were just gone. Right? Because I was actually doing the action. Right? The reason, the primary reason we feel all this fear and I'll never make it, I'll never be successful, is because we're not taking action. We're not doing what we're supposed to do. If you were doing what you're supposed to do, you would not have those emotions. Because your brain thinks, oh, okay, I did what I'm supposed to do. Even if I don't become successful, I did what I'm supposed to do. Right? Your conscience is satisfied, right? So yeah, that's what I learned. As always, bro, we're in this together and we will make it.